Viewers, getting some breaking updates coming in. Fitch raises India's economic growth forecast for the financial year 2024 to 6.3% from 6%. That is right, viewers. Fitch raises India's growth forecast, and this is a very big breaking coming in right now. In fact, let's take our viewers through exactly what this is all about. Fitch Ratings has raised its forecast for India's economic growth. Let's go straight to Abhishek Kapoor, our senior executive editor. Abhishek, now we know that the growth has been raised to 6.3% for the current fiscal year from 6% as it was predicted previously, Abhishek.
Well, yes, so this is essentially an acknowledgement of the macroeconomic stability that India has provided, Shivangi, and, any parameters you look at from our forex reserves to our growth rates, to our quarterly numbers, to our to controlled inflation, to purchasing managers index, both on the manufacturing and the services side, the controlled deficit numbers, be it the fiscal deficit or the current account deficit. I think ultimately all these things add up to a comforting picture insofar as India's economy is concerned, sort of a Goldilocks period, as one would say. But I think what Fitch is saying is something which has been acknowledged by the IMF also. And in fact, Reserve Bank was a little more conservative, but the IMF said that India's growth rate is going to remain above 6% in the coming fiscal as well. We have clocked 7.2% last quarter, and that really gives you an idea of how we are sort of the stabilizing presence in the otherwise very anemic global economic situation, with some economies in Europe hitting recession. Overall, European Union just about barely remaining above the recessionary line. UK, of course, managing anything between 0 to 0.5% growth rates. US, of course, doing between 1 to 2%. We have Southeast Asian economies in the range of 3 to 4%. Even China not going beyond 5%. And in fact, China had to cut its rates yesterday to sustain the growth because the higher interest rate regime that the world effectively has followed over the last year and more has a bit of a stifling effect on overall economic growth trajectory. So in that scenario, for India to be talking about 6+%, 7% growth quarter to quarter and fiscal to fiscal, I think this is an acknowledgement coming in. Only that it helps when it's coming at a time when Prime Minister Modi would be engaging with President Biden, and the global spotlight is firmly on that meeting in just a few hours from now.
Right. Thank you so much, Abhishek, for joining us here. Fitch raises India's growth forecast, and this is very good news. So the growth forecast has been raised to 6.3% from 6%.